I just came across this mind-blowing package by Vercel Lab. So Vercel Lab is basically a particular GitHub organization where the Vercel team basically do experiment on technologies, and this is one of them. So the name of this one is Portless, and if you are familiar with coding or running code locally, you will know that when you run your code using Next.js or React, it runs on localhost like this. And one of the issues we usually face is like when you have an app running on port 3000, you cannot have another application running on the same port. And this is where Portless comes in. So what Portless is aiming to solve is basically you don't have to be worried about having a port conflict. So what it does is basically allow you to create a portless local host, which has a subdomain format. So it's going to be my app.localhost, and then you have your port. So you can even have like more subdomain like um app.my app.localhost. So now this is going to prevent port conflict. You don't have to worry about like you remembering what do you use for the back end, what are you using for the front end, especially when you are running multiple apps on your system. So you can install this globally using this command, and once that's done, you can start the browsing like this, and then you can start using it in your system. So I've tried it, and it's pretty cool. So, and you can check out the repository as well to learn more about it. So these are basically why it is being created, majorly for port conflicts, to resolve port conflict, so that two projects will not basically run on the same port. Because when you want to work on multiple projects at the same time, um Next.js, we want to make use of port 3000 by default, and it's not have to throw an error. But with this, it's not going to throw any error. So what you just have to do is basically after installing, running npm install, maybe globally or locally, portless, portless, and then you can come here and do on your dev, you can come here and do portless. Then you are going to give it the name you want it to be, which is definitely going to be unique. So you can give it a name like maybe my website like this, and that is all you need to do. So Portless is already installed, so you can come here and then do your normal npm or pnpm run dev, and it's going to generate it for you like this. So now you don't have to worry about port conflict, about any other application is using that port. So you can see we have this like that, and I can also come here. I can stop this and come here and change this to uh let's change this to development like this, and then you can come here, and yeah, you have a new URL. So this is actually very, very interesting. It's a very good project from the Vercel team. And yeah, so let me know if you find this interesting, and what are the use cases that you are going to be using this for, and if this is actually going to be solving your problem. Yeah, so I hope this helps, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.